Welcome everybody to this workshop on data assimilation and uncertainty quantification at exascale. My name's Garth Wells and I'm from the University of Cambridge and I'm the PI of the particular ExCALIBUR working group that's hosting this workshop today. So we have presentations today and we're also continuing tomorrow, of course, starting at the same time at 1 o'clock. So before talking about the workshop, I'd just like to give you a little bit of background around the ExCALIBUR program and also about the particular working group that's hosting this workshop. So the ExCALIBUR program is a new program that's being supported by the Met Office, UKRI, and also EPSRC. And it's an effort with a number of facets to address exascale computing. And so it's a large project, recently started, and it has in particular 5 themes, which you see there listed on the left. This particular working group is addressing theme 2, so that's the high priority use cases. And what we're interested in particular is what exascale can do for highly integrated engineering going forward. So this working group is really attempting within this particular project to identify some of the most important mathematical, computer science and software engineering challenges that need to be addressed to enable exascale systems to be exploited for complex engineering systems. And in many ways that means not just bigger and faster, but potentially a whole new suite of tools that can be used for engineering. And obviously a very important part of that is also data and uncertainty. So the project started, the working group started on the 1st of April, and it's a 15-month program. And after the end of the 15 months, there'll be a number of working groups that will be taken forward to develop the research.
Garth, I don't think we see your slides. Are you sharing your screen?
Yes.
Okay, maybe I'm the only one.
I can see them.
I can see them.
I can see them as well.
Okay.
Okay, I'll continue then. So this particular working group, it's a very dynamic working group. It's quite large with a number of partners. So you see University of Cambridge, UCL, Manchester, Bristol, STFC, the Turing Institute and Edinburgh. And we have quite a large working group because the problems that we're attempting to address really require input and a wide range of expertise. And we've pulled that together with these different institutes spanning engineering, mathematics, computer science, and software engineering. So the working group is also supported by a number of partners. In fact, we have some speakers from partners over the next 2 days. So we have some academic partners, we have some SME partners, and we're also partnering with some research institutes around the world that are leaders in high performance computing and particularly exascale. So we do have a speaker today from Riken, and we also have speakers from Cullum Center for Fusion Energy. So one of the part of this particular working group is a series of workshops. We have a number of events. We have the workshops being one of those. We've had the software engineering workshop, which you held in July. So that was, I think, a very successful workshop, and the link there will actually take you to YouTube where you can watch all the presentations from that first workshop. Today we're looking at data assimilation and uncertainty quantification today and tomorrow. And we have 3 further workshops planned. The dates will be fixed in the near future. So one will be looking at integrated engineering. The 4th one will be looking at inverse problems and optimization. And finally, data visualization and data flows. So if you follow the ExCALIBUR working group webpage, you'll find information on those events as we finalize the dates. We're also running a series of training events. These have perhaps been somewhat delayed by COVID-19. But we're planning some RSC-led events. The first one around SQL and One API, looking at models for parallel computing, and a second event which will be hosted or run by Simon McIntosh-Smith, and that will be looking at performance portability. And as soon as we have dates for those training events, they will be posted to the webpage. So moving on to today's workshop, you see here the program for today and tomorrow. So I must say, very grateful to Serge for chairing this particular workshop and leading the program assembly. So we have a number of speakers today. You'll see today the theme is really around data assimilation, and tomorrow there is a theme around uncertainty quantification. So we have some breaks, and at the end of the day, we have panel sessions, and we also have a breakout social type session. And I must say that the breakouts were very successful in the workshop, so I certainly encourage you to join those if you can. There's some very, very stimulating discussion. I'd just like to thank the panelists who have agreed to serve on the panel each day. So we have a number of people today who will join who will be panelists for the data assimilation, and a number joining tomorrow for the uncertainty quantification panel. So that will be taking place at the end of the day. So I would like to then move on to our first speaker, and I'm very, very grateful to have